this is Trista and welcome to Zero Casualties. Welcome to another gardening video. And here I am getting ready to deadhead some roses here in my side yard. This is where I have the most roses in the sunny area on the side of the house. And I'm going to talk about how best to do this. I try to get out here at least once or twice a week, well, at least once. A lot of times 2 or 3 times a week. I'm making a lot of bouquets, but I also want to deadhead or get rid of the roses that are fully bloomed out and just about to die back, so that my rose bush will bloom more. So the rule is, so with this one, still smells really good. And also, if you, after you deadhead them, you can always dry out the petals and use them as long as you have not sprayed your roses with any chemicals. So those make great baked goods or teas. So consider doing that. I'm probably gonna save some of mine throughout the season for that purpose as well, or for a beautiful smelling potpourri or something. So what I want to do here is look at the leaves before I deadhead, and I want to look down and make sure there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves, and then I clip off deadhead right before that leaf with, well, the 5 leaf if that makes sense. And so this is the part that I take off. And also, when you're clipping roses for bouquets, that's also another good rule, to clip down to 5 leaves. So we can set that aside. If I want to dry this, I can take all the petals off and kind of lay them out on a tray. If it's going to be sunny for a few days, I can leave it outside if it's not too windy, or just keep it inside and let them dry naturally. I also might try making some rose petal jam this year. You usually want darker color roses, so I'm probably going to save more of those to make that jam. I've always wanted to make it, so I want to try to remember to make that this year. So this one is really far gone. Let me see. It's often tough because sometimes you have several roses together and you gotta get kind of down here, way down to a leaf that will work. And this took care of deadheading 2 at one time, so that also works well. So I would love to know if you, sorry, I'm looking for the leaves, if you enjoy growing roses, or if they intimidate you. They used to scare me along with orchids, but then I learned that neither of them are really that hard to grow. And a mindfulness tip here when deadheading your roses is that you can kind of think about thoughts that you want to clip out of your mind that are not serving you, or maybe even habits. I know that I am working really hard to spend less time on my phone, less screen time in general. So I'm working on that habit, setting some boundaries around that so I can clip away those sort of things. Even when you take a blossom, you can be like, thank you for your service, and I'm gonna leave you over here, or act like this is a thought that is not a terrible thought. It still has beauty to it, but we can let it go. Maybe things like, I'm not able to do this, I can't do this, I'm not good enough at this. no thoughts are necessarily bad, but we can let them go and clip them away. So each rose can remind us of that in a beautiful way, and that is kind of a nice little meditation practice you can do while clipping your roses. So notice here, this one has a leaf of 3, but I clipped it down by the leaves of 5. And I noticed that I have many to do today. It's funny, I came here in the beginning of the week and did all this, but now that it's sunnier, there's way more to do. So this is a continual process. You notice here in the back that I have kind of a floribunda, as you would call it. It just has almost a whole bouquet per stem. And with these, it's a little tricky because some of them are bloomed out and some of them are buds. So I usually keep these a little while until they're all kind of spent, and then I give it kind of a big haircut, if that makes sense. So let me know if this video was helpful for you. If you love roses, if you're just learning to take care of them, whatever stage you're at, it's a beautiful thing to do. So let me know in the comments below your thoughts, and thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you later. Bye.